Lesson 11. Transits. Your birth chart is fixed, a permanent map of the sky at your birth, but the planets keep moving. When a planet in the current sky forms an aspect to a point in your birth chart, that's a transit. Think of your birth chart as terrain, and transits as weather. The terrain determines what can grow, but the weather determines what's happening right now. Transits are astrology's primary timing tool. They answer the question everyone wants to know: when will things shift? Every transit has three components. First, the transiting planet, what energy is arriving. Second, the aspect it forms, how it's connecting. Third, the natal point it touches, where in your life it lands. For example, transiting Saturn square natal Venus. Saturn brings structure and discipline. The square creates tension. Venus governs love and values. Together, a period where relationships or finances face reality tests. Transits also have phases. Applying means the aspect is tightening. Exact is the peak. Separating means the energy is fading. The applying phase is often when you feel it most. Not all transits are equal. The slower the planet, the more profound and lasting its effect. Pluto transits last 2 to 3 years and reshape entire areas of life. Neptune transits last about 2 years, dissolving boundaries and inviting spiritual growth. Uranus transits last about a year, bringing sudden change and liberation. Saturn transits last several months and demand maturity. Jupiter transits last a few weeks to months and bring expansion and opportunity. Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the luminaries move quickly. They trigger events but don't define chapters. Focus on the slow movers first. Outer planets go retrograde for months each year. When a transiting planet retrogrades over a natal point, it creates a 3-pass transit, crossing the same degree 3 times. First pass moving direct, the initial encounter. Second pass retrograde, review, rework, and deeper processing. Third pass direct again, resolution and integration. The station points, where the planet appears to stop before reversing, are the most intense moments. If a transiting planet stations right on one of your natal planets, expect a period of concentrated intensity in that area of life. Difficult transits are not punishment. They're pressure that catalyzes growth. Saturn transits ask you to face reality and build solid foundations. Where have you been cutting corners? Pluto transits ask you to release what's no longer serving your evolution. What needs to die so something new can be born? Uranus transits ask you to welcome disruption. Where have you been playing it too safe? Neptune transits ask you to accept the fog. Not everything can be figured out right now. Sometimes you must surrender to a larger process. The key is to work with the transit's energy, not fight it. Let's recap. Transits are current planetary aspects to your birth chart. Weather on your terrain. Every transit combines a planet, an aspect, and a natal point. Slow planets create life chapters. Fast planets trigger events. And retrograde transits revisit the same point 3 times for deeper integration. In the next lesson, we'll explore the most famous transit of all, the Saturn return. See you there.